She was like, why haven't you kissed me yet? Why aren't you touching me? Like, are you afraid of me? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tesscena. And if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, please. Join the family. In today's video, as you can see by the title below, it's a story time about how I dated a girl for a year and what was it like. Yeah. Like, a lot of person didn't know this. A few person knew, but like a lot of people never noticed. So like a lot of person didn't know this. So a lot of person are gonna find this out. Like, I'm about to tell the story. But anyway, before I head into this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as I said below. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to join the family. Don't forget to subscribe. Again, don't forget to subscribe. So let's head into this video. Where am I gonna start though? Let's go back from where it all started. Okay. It was 2017. Yes. I was working as a promo girl for Smirnoff. And they had this upcoming weekend called Smirnoff Tropical Village. If you guys visit Jamaica during the summertime, you're aware of this party called Dream Weekend. You're aware of the events that happen in the grill during the summertime. So Smirnoff used to be a sponsor for Dream Weekend, but Dream Weekend dropped Smirnoff. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened that year in whatsoever. So Smirnoff decided that they are going to make their own thing. Yes, they're gonna make their own thing called Smirnoff Tropical Village. So I was working for Smirnoff, promoting their tropical village. I remember one evening, I got a text from them and they're like, all right, let me go back. So I was friends with the person who managed the promo girls for Tropical Village. That's how I started working for Smirnoff. I met this guy. His name is, let's call him Steve. Why may I do this? Let's call him Steve. Okay, so Steve. I met Steve while I was doing my CXC. For CXC in Jamaica is something like SATs in America. CXCs, you need CXCs to go to college in Jamaica. So when I met Steve, he was an supervisor for the exams. He watched over the students and stuff like that. So that's how we get intertwined. At the time, I was dating my high school sweetheart and he had a crush on me. I told him that no, it's not gonna work. We can be friends, but it's not gonna work. I'm not the type of person to cheat, you know? No, that's not me. So we continued talking and we became great friends. Big up to you, Steve. You know who you are if you're watching this video. We became great friends. So he introduced me to the Smirnoff thing. So after I took a break from school before I went to college, and I started working with Smirnoff when I started college because like, but it feel hot. I thought I was the it girl, you know, the hit girl at the time when I was working for them. So I enjoyed it. So one night after leaving school, Steve hit me up and he was like, we have a promo thing going on in Junction. Junction is in St. Elizabeth. and I lived in Hanover, Jamaica. So it's like, for example, let me give you guys an example. It's like I'm driving from Massachusetts to Connecticut in one night just to go to a party. So I went to Junction. I was like, okay, well, how much is the pay? And he told me the pay, and it was like $10,000. You know, $10,000 Jamaican is like 100 US. Yes. So I was like, okay, I could use the extra cash, you know. And I got ready. He come and get me around 9 o'clock, right? And remember, we're driving to like Junction. We're driving to Junction from Hanover, which is like a 2-hour something drive. And then he had more girls to pick up on the way. So he had a girl to pick up in Grill, Sav. He had a lot of other girls to pick up because we were going to promote Smirnoff Tropical Village. So fast forward to being in Junction. We arrived at Junction at around 3 o'clock. After picking up everybody, we arrived in Junction 3 o'clock. When he stopped at this girl's house, I was like, can you ask the girl if I can use the bathroom? And then she said yes. So I went in, and I first of all, I wasn't even staring at the girl like that, but she was so like kind, and she was like, hey, you can come in, feel comfortable. You know, courtesy. She was really kind. She was like, okay, if you need anything, just let me know and whatsoever. We just wait because they weren't done getting ready. So we had to wait on them, and I was just chilling there. And then I went back to the car. So we went to this party, and this girl, she was dancing. And then I was looking at her, I was like, wow. Oh my God! Wow! Look at this girl. And then, as I told you guys, Steve and I had a really close relationship. Like, I shared stuff with him that most persons don't know about me. Like, don't know about me. So I was like, yo, dog. Meaning, hey, you. I'm gonna want the link. You're gonna have to make us link up. Like, I like a girl. I like this girl. I like this girl. So he laughed because he didn't take me serious, because I always talk shit. Like, I always talk shit. Like, I always go out, and if I see a pretty girl, I'd be like, ooh, she's so pretty. Like, everyone knows this about me. But there was just something about this girl. When the party was over, I flirted with her like a little bit. Like, I was trying to be gangster, you know. I'm not pushing it. I'm not pushing it. I'm not acting like, okay, I'm really like, I'm gonna go bigger. No, the G not big. The G is not gonna beg. So I played my cool. When we got to the car, we were talking, and she was asking like, why I'm not in the group that she's in with a party and stuff like that. Like the promo group that I'm in. Why is she not in it? So they were saying like, we have different group for different regions because we have different promo girls all over. And she was like, I want to be in her group. And guys, I was just there smiling like, she know what she's talking about. She know what she's talking about. So they add us to the same group, and I got her number. Yes, Maggie. I got her number, and I started to text her, and I'm like, hey, what's up? How are you? And it was some little friendly thing, you know, nothing. Because as I said, I'm a shy person. I'm shy. I'm really shy. I'm really shy. We were texting for a while, back and forth, and then till it just got dead, and we haven't texted for a while, you know. So I lost interest because at the time I was drunk. So I was like, maybe I'm just working off an instinct when I was under the influence. It was with this Sunday. I remember it's a Sunday because in Jamaica we cook rice and peas and chicken on Sundays. Yes. So she hit me up on a Sunday and was like, I had a job interview in Montego Bay, and I was wondering if I could stay by your place, just come down and stay by your place for like 2 days to go to the interview and go back, and I promise I'll leave after. And I was like, fine, sure, you're welcome. Anytime, you can come, definitely. At the time, I was alone because my aunts weren't there, my uncles weren't there, my grandmother wasn't there, and it was just me. I was there alone. I lived on this family property with different houses around the property. So I was staying by myself. So I said yes, she could come, and she came. When she came, it was kind of awkward for me because like, you're in my space, you know? What am I gonna do now after all the bad things we text about? So she was kind of chill. Like, she didn't make the first time I'm seeing her back from the party seems awkward, you know? She didn't let that happen. We were there chilling one day. She was like, why haven't you kissed me yet? Why aren't you touching me? Like, are you afraid of me? At least I was like, why this girl think this girl think in my mind I'm a full-blown on lesbian. After she said that, I said to her, nothing. I didn't want to make you uncomfortable. Like, oh, you're my guest. Why would I try to, you know? Because at the same time, I didn't know that she really felt that way, if you get what I'm saying. The night came, night come down, we were chilling in the bed. And it happened. And it was good. Honestly, I swear to God, it was good. It was amazing. The next day, she went to an interview. She got the job. So she got the job. So she was like, can I stay here until I find a place just to go to work? And I was like, sure. I was like, sure. You can definitely stay here while you find a place. So she went back to St. Elizabeth, got most of her stuff, and moved down to come and live with me until she finds a place. And it happens that she lived with me for almost a year. Like, I got bored because this wasn't me. Like, I was just experimenting, you know? So I got bored, but at the same time, she caught feelings. Living with each other, being around each other 24/7, you're going to catch feelings. You're going to catch feelings. So I caught feelings, she caught feelings, and at the same time, I wanted to date guys. I wanted to go out with guys. So I came up with this rule that when it comes on to girls, we have all right to be jealous, get mad, because we're not supposed to be seeing other girls. But it's fine for us to be seeing other guys. It's okay. We can date other guys. That didn't work out. That didn't work. Listen to me. That didn't work out. Nope. She started talking to this guy. He's a popular guy in Jamaica. He's a popular DJ in Jamaica. And I didn't like him. Like, I didn't like him, not one bit. Like, not even the cell that makes his body, I didn't like him. And I started to get jealous. And I used to tell, because she started spending more time with this guy, you know? And she had my woman too. she's mine too, you know, like. So she used to go out at night. And guys, listen, if you know Tesscena back then, you know Tesscena don't go nowhere. Tesscena stay home and watch TV. Tesscena doesn't go anywhere. First, I didn't like the way he treated her. Like, I know, like, she knew too, because she said it was just a fling. I didn't like that fling. When they started going out more often, she started staying by his place. So when she started coming home, like, remember, she was still supposed to be still searching for a place to live. She wasn't planning on staying with me full time, remember. So I got angry. I got really angry at the situation. I was like, why are you spending so much time with him? You're barely here. Like we have a serious relationship going on, you know? So she was like, okay. She started staying home more with me. She started staying home with me. And then when she started staying home, I started dating someone. He was just a fling, like nothing serious. He gives me money. He brought me food when I'm at school. He was just a fling, like it was nothing serious. But she got really jealous. It happens that she found a place. During that time, we were having a lot of arguments. Listen, it's a relationship. Relationship is big people things. If you're single, stay single. Relationships are big people stuff. Big people stuff. Yes. So she moved and I followed her, and then like I lived with her and she was still seeing that guy. But either way, we were both jealous of the guys that we were seeing. She was jealous of Robert. I was jealous of, what did I say I was gonna call this guy? Let's call him Dwayne. One night at her place, Dwayne came to look for her. And when Dwayne came to look for her, they were outside in the living room talking and shit. I was in the bedroom. And they were outside talking, and Dwayne was like, yes, mama, do it, come over, do it. And they did it, and I was in the room, and I was like, what the fuck? I knew this because I could hear his belt pulling against the floor. And after a while, she came in and he left, and then we got in this big argument over the whole thing. And then, you know, I was like, this girl, I went to college with her. I'm gonna call her Vicky. So Vicky and I was texting. Vicky had a crush on me. Like, Vicky liked me. She was like 2 years younger than me, or a year younger than me. She come in, grab my phone, and start going through my phone. Who are you talking to? Guilty conscience. Guilty, she guilty. Guilty conscience. Guilt is killing her. That's why she grabbed my phone. So she grabbed my phone, asking, who is Vicky? So I was like, she's someone I take courses with. Like, we're in the same courses. We're taking the same courses. We're doing the same degree. She texted Vicky and she was like, this is Tesscena's girlfriend. What do you and Tesscena have? And Vicky laughed. Like, Vicky sent a laughing emoji, you know? I was laughing too because I was like, you're making a fool of yourself because you know that I'm gonna be mad about like what happened out there. She started to call Vicky and Vicky's answered, and they were having this argument back and forth. And I was like, give me my phone. And she threw my phone in the wall. I packed my things and I went back home. And then we just stopped communicating. And I was doing my thing, she was doing her thing. I was doing me, she was doing her. And then one night I was at Pier 1. And when I was at Pier 1, I saw her, she and her friend, I'm gonna say, let's call this girl Pam. So she was out with Pam and Tish. And I saw them, and I was out with Robert. And she was like, hi. And I was like, hi. And they're like, what's up? And I was like, nothing much here. I'm just here, just chilling. And then I went to the bathroom. I walked past her and I went to the bathroom. and she followed back behind me. And she came back and she was like, I'm sorry, blah blah, but I took her back. And then after I took her back, it got more toxic and toxic that we started having physical fight. So my grandmother, she lost her apartment because let's go back. So she lost her apartment and she had to come and stay back with me. Like, the guy that she was renting from, he was subleasing the apartment, which is against his lease. So she lost her apartment. She lost it. So she had to come back and stay with me until she can find a place. So when she get back and start staying with me, like, everything started getting more toxic because I'm not gonna stop seeing Robert. She's like, you need to stop seeing Robert. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna stop seeing Robert. And until I gave in, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop seeing Robert, so we can build this. Maybe something is there. Guys. So one night she said she was going to her friend's house, right? But I know that she was going to that guy house. And I was like, okay, go to this guy house. She's going to this friend's house. She went to her friend's house. And I went to Robert's house. So when she got back in the morning, I left Robert's house and went to school. And when she got back in the morning, she was like, where are you? And I was like, I'm at school. And she was like, okay, why is your place like this? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she was like, where are you? Like, be honest, where are you? And I was like, I'm at school. At that time, I left school. All my classes were done and I left school and I went back to Robert's house. So she was like, be honest, where are you? And I was like, I'm at school. She was like, okay, I'm coming in town, so meet me in town. So I packed my shit, threw my uniform back on, and I met her downtown. And guys, listen, if you know me when I was going to college, you know I carry a small handbag, or I have a small knapsack on. And when I was leaving Robert's, I had this big bag. When she saw me, she started staring at me and she was like, why do you have such a big bag? Like, where are you going? I was like, nothing. Listen, I don't know what I said that day. I don't remember what I said, but I think she got an impression that she knew that I was lying. So we went home and she rushed inside the house before me. So after she rushed inside the house, I arrived at the house. I saw that my grandmother was there. They just came from my aunt. My grandmother was there. My aunts were there. Everyone was there at the moment. And remember, no one knew I was seeing this girl. Like, no one knew. After we got into the house, she was like, did you sleep here last night? I was like, yes. Where am I gonna sleep? Where should I have slept? Like, just like, did you sleep here last night? And I was like, yes. Where am I to sleep? Where am I supposed to sleep? Guys, I am a wicked. I am toxic. She was like, I was like, where am I supposed to sleep? And she was like, you didn't sleep here. First, your makeup is all over the bed. You're not wearing makeup. And she was like, you have uniform on the bed. And knowing you, when you're going to school, you clean the bed before you leave the house. You make sure the place is clean. So it's obvious that you were rushing to leave when you left here. The bed is still made, but you have stuff all on the bed. You're carrying a big bag. This is how she was like literally saying everything. Like, you're carrying a big bag. What's inside of the bag? Let me see inside of the bag. And I was like, oh no. You're not seeing my bag. You're not seeing what's inside my bag. Why do you want to see inside my bag? Why can't you trust me? That's what I was saying. And she started to like pull the bag from me. I started pulling it back. She started pulling the bag from me. I started pulling it back until like we physically start fighting. And she was crying and she was like, all I asked for was for you to love me. Like, where's the love that I deserve? Like, that's what was going on. Like, she was like, where's the love that I deserve? Why are you doing this? Why are you hurting me? Like, so me with my toxic ass now, she started packing her things. And then she proved to me, like, why are you hurting me? And then I was like, I'm sorry. She was crying, I was crying. And then she started showing me that she was actually at her friend's house. She started showing me like pictures and stuff like that. And she started packing her things and she was like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. So I started ripping the bag from her that she was packing, and I threw everything on the floor. I threw everything. I grabbed the bag. I hid the bag. Because I wanted to work things out, you know. But then she left. Like, she literally left. She left. So moral of the story is, make lines clear with people. Like, if you just wanted a fling, let there be a fling. Don't send mixed signals. That was one hell of a toxic relationship. And we are still friends up to this day. I love this girl to death, regardless. And we had a lot of good times apart from the bad times. Yeah. So that was a summary of me dating a girl for a year. This is my first story time. I have a lot more stories to tell you guys. This is kind of boring. I know, I feel it too. But don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share this video. And guys, remember, join the family. Turn the bell notification on. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.